Life is a ceaseless current of experiences, each one shaping us, testing us, and teaching us lessons we may not immediately recognize. In the face of this relentless tide, Stoicism emerges not merely as a philosophy but as a way of life, a guide to navigating existence with grace, courage, and an unyielding spirit. At its heart, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. It is this simple yet profound distinction that liberates us from the chains of worry and anxiety. We cannot dictate the course of events, the actions of others, or the whims of fortune, but we can master our own thoughts, actions, and responses. This mastery, Stoics believe, is the true measure of freedom. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, reminds us in his Meditations that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. These words echo through the ages, urging us to reclaim our inner dominion and face life's uncertainties with unshakable resolve. Imagine standing amidst a storm, lightning flashes, thunder roars, and the wind threatens to uproot everything in its path. Stoicism teaches us not to fight the storm but to remain steady within it, to be the calm eye at the center of chaos. It is a philosophy of resilience, not by avoiding life's trials but by embracing them, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Epictetus, once a slave, rose to become one of the most influential philosophers of his time. He taught that, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This timeless wisdom empowers us to shift our perspective. The world does not conspire against us, rather, it offers us a canvas on which we paint our responses. Every setback is a chance to cultivate patience, every insult an invitation to practice humility, and every loss a lesson in acceptance. In this way, the Stoic transforms adversity into advantage, hardship into strength, and suffering into wisdom. This transformation begins with self-discipline, a cornerstone of Stoic practice. Discipline is not a restriction but a liberation, freeing us from the tyranny of fleeting emotions and irrational desires. It enables us to act with intention and integrity, aligning our lives with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Seneca, the great Roman statesman, reminds us that difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Just as physical exercise builds muscle, mental and emotional challenges forge resilience. The Stoic does not shrink from difficulty but embraces it as a necessary part of the human journey. To live is to struggle, but to struggle is to grow. And in this growth, we find our purpose. Life's brevity underscores the urgency of this purpose. Memento mori, the practice of remembering our mortality, is not a morbid fixation but a powerful motivator. When we contemplate the fleeting nature of existence, we are reminded to live fully, to savor each moment, and to focus on what truly matters. The Stoic sees death not as an end but as a natural part of life's cycle, a reminder to prioritize virtue over vanity, substance over superficiality. This perspective brings clarity, stripping away the noise of trivial concerns and allowing us to focus on our higher selves. The present moment, fleeting yet eternal, becomes our sacred ground. It is here, in the now, that life unfolds. The past is unchangeable, and the future is uncertain, but the present is ours to shape. Stoicism teaches us to embrace this moment fully, not with passive acceptance but with active engagement. Gratitude becomes a central practice, shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. In a world obsessed with accumulation, the Stoic finds contentment in simplicity, joy in the ordinary, and abundance in sufficiency. This contentment does not breed complacency but fuels a deeper ambition, the ambition to live a life of meaning and impact. The Stoic seeks not fame or fortune but alignment with nature, harmony with the world, and peace within. This peace is not the absence of conflict but the mastery of self amidst it. It is the ability to remain centered when the world pulls us in every direction, to choose calm over chaos, and to act with intention rather than reaction. This mastery extends to our relationships. The Stoic recognizes that we are social beings, interconnected and interdependent. Our actions ripple through the lives of others, and our character shapes the world around us. Therefore, the Stoic strives to be a source of strength, compassion, and integrity. When faced with the shortcomings of others, the Stoic practices empathy, understanding that we all struggle in our own ways. Marcus Aurelius advises, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This balance of compassion and accountability fosters harmony, allowing us to contribute positively to our communities while holding ourselves to the highest standards. In this interconnectedness lies the essence of Stoic leadership. To lead is to serve, to inspire through example, and to guide with wisdom and humility. The Stoic leader does not seek power for its own sake but uses it as a tool for the greater good. This leadership begins with self-mastery, for how can we guide others if we cannot guide ourselves? The Stoic leader is not swayed by praise or criticism, success or failure, but remains steadfast in their principles. They embody courage in the face of fear, integrity in the face of temptation, and resilience in the face of adversity. This resilience is a defining trait of the Stoic mind. It is the ability to endure, to persevere, and to thrive despite life's challenges. It is not the absence of pain but the ability to transcend it. The Stoic does not deny their emotions but understands them, channeling their energy toward constructive action. When anger arises, it becomes a catalyst for change. When sadness looms, it deepens our capacity for empathy. When fear grips us, it sharpens our focus and strengthens our resolve. In this way, the Stoic transforms emotion into motion, using life's highs and lows as fuel for growth. This growth is not linear but cyclical, a continuous process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. The Stoic embraces this process, knowing that perfection is not the goal but progress. Each day is an opportunity to improve, to align more closely with virtue, and to live more authentically. The journey is not without setbacks, but these setbacks are not failures, they are stepping stones. Each misstep is a chance to recalibrate, to recommit to our path, and to rise stronger than before. This philosophy of resilience is not confined to the individual but extends to the collective. The Stoic recognizes that our well-being is intertwined with that of others and that our actions contribute to the greater good. In a world divided by conflict and strife, Stoicism offers a path to unity, teaching us to see beyond our differences and to focus on our shared humanity. It is a call to act with courage, to speak with honesty, and to live with purpose. This purpose is not defined by external achievements but by internal alignment. The Stoic measure success not by wealth or status but by the integrity of their character and the impact of their actions. They live with the awareness that life is a gift, fleeting and precious, and they strive to make each moment count. This striving is not a burden but a joy, for it aligns us with the natural order of life. Stoicism teaches us to flow with this order, to accept what we cannot change, and to change what we can. It is a philosophy of empowerment, reminding us that within each of us lies the strength to endure, the courage to act, and the wisdom to choose. It is a lantern lighting the path of our lives, guiding us through the darkest nights and the brightest days. So let us embrace this path, not as a destination but as a journey toward our highest selves, our greatest potential, and our most meaningful lives. Let us live as Stoics, not in word but in deed, embodying the principles of resilience, wisdom, and virtue in every moment.